of YouTube of the world, so welcome back to another Kyle Minger Show video. Today, guys, sorry it took a very long while to do a review for this, but I'm going to be doing a big review for Hogwarts Legacy, which I got the shirt and I got my Hogwarts set. So, sorry it took a little while, but you know, I was waiting to do other videos, and now since all my other videos are taken care of, now I can do a review for this game for you guys. But before I continue on, if you guys are just new to coming to the comedy show and don't know what exactly what I normally do, I just do reviews for for now Disney Plus, Netflix when I go see movies in theaters. Sometimes I do trailer reactions, game reviews, gaming videos, unboxing videos, theory videos, which I haven't done any of those in a long little while, but just stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more of that juiciness content coming onto my channel. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys will get notified of when I do upload on the Comic Show. So yeah, so today, guys, I know it took me a very long time to do a big review for Hogwarts Legacy, because lately I was been doing like all the side quests. I've been trying to get everything all along up to 100%, but sadly enough, there's only one section in particularly that would take me a long little while to get to 100%. Would be the combat, because I was like I'm like 97% away of getting it done, but it's that combat skills thing where you have to do a certain amount of like special moves in order to like to complete the combat stuff. So that's gonna take me a long little while to do, but either way, I'm satisfied with what I did right now. So, but either way, here's my thoughts about the game. And like I said, sorry it took a long little while to do a big review for this game in particularly. I know it came out back in February, but here's my review. But either way, guys, so if you guys don't know, I've been a fan of Harry Potter since I was a kid, and I absolutely love the movies. The only books I've only read was The Prisoner of Azkaban, and I gotta say, it's a great book. I mean, I know I should read like all the other books, and but you know, I just love the movies ever since I saw I think I saw Chamber of Secrets in theaters, but I don't think I never got a chance to see the first one in theaters. Yes, I remember seeing Chamber of Secrets, and I think did I see the third movie in theaters? I can't remember. But I did remember seeing The Deathly Hallows Part 1 and 2 in theaters, though. But I didn't remember vaguely remember seeing The Chamber of Secrets in theaters, but it was like a very long time ago. And that was back when I was a kid. But ever since then, I've been a big fan of the series. I love what they're doing with the Harry Potter games now, especially with the big hit with this game. We're getting a TV series on HBO. So there's going to be a... Excuse me, sir. Sorry. And there's going to be a big show for Hogwarts Legacy coming out for HBO. So we don't know for exactly when that's going to be coming out. But ever since this game blew up on the freaking like gaming world, it's like one of the best games out there right now. A lot of people are waiting for the show, and there's going to be apparently I heard there's going to be a Harry Potter spin-off show or Harry Potter series, which I don't know why they're thinking about doing that right now either, but they're just ways of making money, I guess. But yeah, so let's carry on with the story. So with the story of this game, we get to customize and modify your own character. You can create your own name. When I created my own name, it wouldn't allow me to put an E in my last name, so I had to take out the E. It was like Minger, or Mingar, or yeah, it wouldn't let me put an E in my last name for some freaking reason. But either way, I really enjoyed the gameplay. So you basically you can create your own character. You can create your character look like Harry Potter, or you can create your character look like Lord Voldemort, or whatever console you're playing it on, either like PlayStation or Xbox or PC. But for most people, this game hasn't come out for a lot of people out there yet. Especially if those are still playing on the regular Xbox One or PS4. It's gonna take a long little while before they release those platforms. But it's already out for PS5, PlayStation, and PC. But the only sad part for me, I really wanted to try for a side quest, is that one where you can own your own shop. and I'm a little annoyed because it's only a PS5 exclusive quest. So, and I heard they're not gonna release that version to PC until next year. So I was like, really? I mean, why release a big game like this if you're not gonna include everything in the game for everybody for PC or PS5? And this is like really, and you're only going to release one exclusive quest for one specific console, and not let release it for PC or anything like that. That's just kind of a little bit of a rip off, especially when someone like me paid over like 80 or 70 freaking bucks for the exclusive edition or the definitive edition, and I don't get that specific quest because I paid a lot of money just for all this extra stuff I put into the game. Kind of weird and pointless, but this is Portkey Studios or whatever, or sorry, Avalanche, and but if Avalanche sees this, just guys, if you're gonna do something like that, and say it before you go in, because a lot of people are actually mad because I was like, oh, those are playing PC. It's like, oh, I want to play that one quest where you do that we're in store quest, but it's only PS5 exclusive. Yeah, a lot of people are mad. Especially me, because I wanted to try that quest. Because apparently that quest is very creepy or spooky, is what I hear. And I've only seen like short little clips of the quest, and I'm just like, yeah. But either way, like I said, after you're done customizing your character, you go through the game with this character, Professor Fig. He helps you out to figure out like more information about Ryan Rookwood, and you figure out that you're actually one of the few people who can actually see this ancient magic, and then later on you find all these repositories. You do these trials in order to prove the old headmasters of Hogwarts that you're worthy enough to go to the final repository and actually either A, contain the thing, or B, use the power to become evil or something like that. Because there's a few ways you can beat the game. Apparently, you can beat the game as a good person, a bad person, or I think there's a neutral way. I think too. I think I heard. But I went for the good way because I always like playing the good side before I go play the bad side. But the entire story of this game is really awesome. I spent a whole bunch of hours on this game. I think I spent 96.1 hours of this game already. Yeah. And I started playing it when I got early access for it too. And then a lot of you are going to say, oh, so why did it take you long to do this review? Because I was taking my time. But either way, I just love the graphics. I love the combat. The combat was very smooth. It was very awesome to play to defeat your enemies, figure out like combinations with your spells to defeat your foes. And I especially love riding the broom. It took me like a few minutes to get used to the flying, because when you get to the quest, when you start using your broom, it was a bit jittery for me at first, trying to figure out how to move around on the broom. But it takes a little practice, and then you start to get a little better with like moving around in the big open world of Hogwarts. And I just love how you can just fly around, observe the freaking scenery. It's just very beautiful and very astounding. I just really liked how much detail they put into it. A lot of the fantastic beasts we got to see in there, like from the movie that we saw from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. You can see most of those creatures from that movie into this game, like the hippogriffs. Those little creatures where they can take gold money, and yeah, it's just really cool. And then you can see like unicorns. There's a thing called a grip horn, which is a very big, huge beast. You can ride it just further on later on in the game, and it's actually really cool. And there's a whole bunch of other beasts out there you can ride, like thestrals. Hippogriffs. There's not really a lot you can ride, but apparently, I think in the near future, I think we might be getting another mount, well, a multiple mount or rideable mount. I've been hearing like a lot of people say they should do one more mount, but I'm not sure particularly what that would be. But you know, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of rumors, but you know, that's just me. Um, but I love the rideable mounts for flying around, and of all the side quests and all the characters you bump into in this game, like I think some of my favorite characters, and I know a lot of people are sipping over this one particular character. It's been going all over the internet ever since February. Professor Garlic. It's like, oh my case, so, oh my god. So yeah, a lot of guys are sipping over this freaking character, and I can see why. Because you know what? When I first started playing it, when I saw this character, I was like, Professor Garlic, hello. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, look at her. She's freaking gorgeous. It's like, who wouldn't want to sip over this freaking professor? I mean, besides, how old is she? Well, I don't know. I mean, since you're like you're a fifth year student, I would imagine she'd probably be in her maybe in her 30s or early 30s or 40s. Maybe I would say maybe early 30s. There's no way she'd be 40 years old. Near around 40 years old. So I think she's probably in her 30s. If I would imagine so. But either way, that's probably gonna be like one of my favorite characters in the game. I also like Poppy Sweeting, Nelly. I do like Sebastian. Sebastian is a great character, and I do like Ominous Grunt. But if you guys don't know about Ominous Grunt background, it's actually Lord Voldemort's great uncle, and he's one of the part of his family that doesn't want to do with anything with the dark arts. So, but his brother, but his siblings doesn't really care. They do want to use the dark arts against people that deserve to be punished. So we all know that Ominous Grunt is actually Lord Voldemort's great uncle. So there is some good Easter eggs in this game, and I really like how they fit everything in there. And we do got two Weasley descendants, and well, not descendants, ancestors in this game. Professor Weasley and what was that other guy's name? It was something Weasley. I can't remember his name, but it put it on my head. But it's I want to imagine it's probably Ron's great grandmother and his great I guess uncle or something, or grandfather or something. Probably grandfather, I would imagine. Yeah. So yeah, there is some famous names that we know in this game. I didn't really see any other famous names in this game except for the Weasley and Ominous Grunt. So I kind of like how they throw those kind of characters in there. It's like, oh, so these are ancestors to Ron Weasley, and this is an ancestor to freaking Lord Voldemort's great uncle. So yeah, this is a very immersive game, and I absolutely loved it. It was very adventurous, big open world, and I did hear a lot of people saying that Avalanche is planning on expanding the map eventually, but they don't have plans for what exactly they're going to be doing. But I would imagine, I mean, it would be pretty cool if they add a section, because there's that map, right? And there's like one little section on the left hand side where there's big open section of the map where they can definitely put something there. And I think they should put like either Diagon Alley or Gringotts, or you can go to Gringotts, or you can go to Ollivander's Wands, the other Ollivander we all good to know from the movies, like John Hurt's character of Mr. Ollivander. That'd be kind of cool to go see him and maybe do like one or two or three side quests for him, maybe two side quests or something. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, eventually they might add more sections to the map, because they can definitely add more places on the big map, and we can explore and do more side quests. But it'd be more of DLCs. But we still haven't heard anything from Avalanche yet. Because they literally stated they have no future plans for DLC yet. But they said they are in talks of doing something like that very soon in the near future, but hasn't really been confirmed. So don't get too excited on hearing anything new updates for something like that in the near future. But either way, guys, the entire story for this game is really awesome. I love the visual effects, the graphics are pretty awesome. I love the combat, and so I think for the combat, I gotta say I gotta give it a 5 out of 5. It was just very smooth. I didn't have any problems at all. It was just I mean just like trying to dodge and trying to figure out like when those when the loyalists and the goblins have those when they popped up the shield, you got, and when if it's a specific color like red, yellow, or purple, it's like okay, so I gotta use a purple spell to break it, so I can actually attack them. So you gotta be very observant. Like okay, so I gotta use this spell to break it and to finish them off. So you gotta think and strategize your combat while you're playing the game. It's just very awesome how they did it for this entire like gameplay of this game for this game, and I really liked it. So overall, for the big review, I think I'm gonna give this because of all the visual effects and the story and the art style and this way how you like, get around the places. I gotta give it a spot on normally it's like 5 out of 5 or 1 out of 10, or I think I'm just gonna give it a 4. I'll give it 4.7 out of 5. Yeah, there is some things they could have fixed or let us do to like change, like turn things like on and off. For example, I mean, as much I do like the fast travel mechanism in this game, but I would love to turn off the voice for that statue thing. That telling you things like, oh, going on another adventure. That always annoys me, and I've been hearing from a lot of people, and they totally agree on that point of view. So they should give us an option to turn that off, so we don't have to hear that annoying voice each time you walk by a town, or one of those fast points when you're walking around. It's like, oh, going on another adventure. Oh, you going to Hogsmeade? It's like, I'm like, shut up. So they should everyone should give us an option where you can turn that thing on and off. And I would have definitely just turned it off because I don't want to hear that freaking voice. It was just annoying. So that's why I'm giving the game a 4.7 out of 5. So I really like it. It's very enjoyable. So if you guys are a big Harry Potter fan, I totally recommend you guys play this game right now. I know most of you probably haven't played it yet, so I won't say too much about the story or what goes on. So you guys can be hyped up to play this game as well. And I thought it was really awesome. I really put, like I said, I did put a lot of hours in this game. Like I said, it's 96.1 hours of this gameplay of me. I was like, oh, Jesus, right. I mean, I did put a lot of hours in it. And it took me like I said, it took me a little while to beat the game. But don't get too worried, because I was being hypocritical because I was trying to find the last side quest until I realized, like, oh, wait a minute. I wonder if it will show up. I wonder if it would show up actually after I did the last quest in order to attain the last side quest. Because there's a total of 32 side quests. And I was getting hypocritical. I was like, where is this last side quest? So after I did the final repository quest, I saw the last side quest activate with almost gone. It's like, oh, so that must be it right there. Because after you do some of the main quests, some side quests will activate after you proceed on with the main quest line. So then that's when I wondered, like, oh, so I think I gotta proceed on with the final quest, and then I think the last one will appear, and that was right. I was getting so freaking hypocritical. I was like, where's this last side quest? I was like, so don't get too worried. You just gotta proceed on with the main quest. That's all you guys gotta worry about, okay? So that's my review for Hogwarts Legacy, and that's all I gotta say about it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this game like I did. I really liked it. It was just super fun. I hope there's gonna be a lot more games out there in the near future are gonna be something like this. And I did hear word that they are planning on doing a Hogwarts Legacy 2, and it's actually gonna be set in a different location of not just London, or it's gonna be. I heard a lot of people say they might set it in America, because apparently there's another witchcraft school in other different parts of the world. Like there's one in America. I think there's one in New York. I think there's one in Europe. So I think the next one will probably be somewhere along the lines of a different school instead of Hogwarts. So either way, guys, that's it. So that's all I gotta say. And catch you guys in the next video, which will probably be. Don't know yet if it's actually I don't know. But actually probably be a review for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. So I'll catch you guys in the next video.